guys, today I'm going to do a quick run through of our craft room, office, guest room, library, and studio. I did a quick recording last night, super handheld, just on my phone, not going to be awesome quality. The office isn't finished by any means and not super put together yet, but it is functioning and usable, and I'm super excited to have it. So I thought I would just show you where all of this magic happens. This magic, not other magic. So if you want to see that, stay tuned and we're gonna run through it real quick. All right, thanks guys. So here is the craft room. It's kind of small, so I'm having a hard time getting a lot of it in the picture, but over here you can see up on the wall up there is hookups for a TV. So we're going to be putting a TV up there at some point. We have an old one we're going to use for a while. We just need to get the wall mount for it. That's the door to come in, leads out to the laundry room and the garage, and stairs to go upstairs. This is a little inflatable bed that we have. I guess it's not little, it's a double, but this isn't a permanent fixture, but we've been having a nanny a couple of nights out of the month to stay with the girls when we're both working nights. So this is where they've been staying. Through this doorway is going to be eventually going to be a closet, like a clothing closet and a bathroom to make this a whole ensuite, I guess. It'll be a bedroom plus an additional bathroom. And this whole wall is going to be built-in bookshelves, bookcases. So this is all going to be library area to store all of my craft and non-craft books, because I also have quite a book collection, fiction and whatnot. So that's all going to go there. It's going to be real nice. It's going to be lit. We've got plans drawn up, we just haven't put them in yet. Down here, so because this room over here isn't finished, it lets a lot of cold air through, a lot of draft. In fact, just standing over there you can tell the difference. So we got this little heater called a Vornado. I'm gonna have to link it below because this thing is amazing. This room, when I have this running, this room tends to be the warmest room in the house, just from this little thing. And I don't know if you can tell, I don't know how it's coming up on the video, but it's actually pretty quiet. This is with it on high. And then on low, you can almost not even hear it at all. So I'm gonna link to this below because this has been a lifesaver. It gets seriously freezing in this room when this isn't turned on. I think I've come in and turned it on after having it off and it said something like 54 down here. So definitely a little chillier. Gonna have to put that link up. Over here we've just got some plants. My monstera, I believe, is gonna stay in here. There's a couple little ones next to it that are just hiding out for the winter. We'll have to see if they come back. Our plants haven't been doing the greatest, which is mostly my fault because I'm not the most consistent at watering them because our schedule feels all over the place. Then this door goes to the backyard. We put that in and I am super excited about it. I love it. I love easy access, so hopefully in the summertime the girls can be out playing and I can be real close by without having to be right there. Maybe not this summer, but as they get older. Extra chair here. Then we move on to the desk area. So that is the big work area. Over here I've got a lot of Project Life stuff, including pictures that need sorted and cut. Couple things here in the window. I got this hourglass at Target and I was super excited and I thought it was going to be like a real hourglass and that I could kind of monetize my time like, not really monetize, but parse out my time like that. Like I could set the timer, give myself an hour to work on something, and then be done with it when it was done, or at least move on. And it's only, I think, about 15 minutes. So that was kind of a disappointment, but I still love it. Just a cute little thing to have. Down here is more Project Life stuff. All of that's Project Life. So we have, of course, the Mac. And then the calendars, both of those. This one is blog and personal stuff. That's blog and to-do stuff. We've got random filing and miscellaneous stuff. Down here we have, hard to see, sorry about the terrible lighting, most of my craft library. I have a ton of magazines in the basement, but I believe this is most of the books. I dug out as much as I could find. Other filing stuff, extra apple pie moonshine. This is just project bags that aren't currently in use, or have projects that are being put together. That's my work bag. This is the beautiful yarn swift that my husband made for me after we took one trip to the local yarn store and they wound up my yarn for me. Yeah, pretty talented, huh? I don't always leave it up. I usually just leave the part that connects to the table and then collapse this, but I was making yarn cakes the other day, so I don't know if you saw them on my Insta story, but they were not pretty. It is a lot harder than it looks. Here I've got most of my indie stash. I have a ton more yarns in the basement, but a lot of it's older stuff that I'm probably not going to be using. So I need to actually dig it out, make sure it's all wound nicely, and probably sell or give it away. Up here is just more family stuff. This is more of like a family dashboard, school stuff for Evelyn. Her awesome, huge printer. This thing is a monster, but I love it. It does a really good job. I don't have any issues running it. It's super nice to have, and I use it a lot. My Cricut that I am excited that I actually have room to play with now, so I'm hoping to do a lot more of that in the near future. Ball winder, lights for blogging. This is randomness that hasn't been properly stored or organized. This is fabric scraps over here. They were a little neater and then Addie totally destroyed them. And then stationery and leftover wrapping supplies, and then that bag has extra knitting needles, cables, crochet hook stuff. This is going to be a closet with the door, and inside is going to be shelving for organizing, so hopefully some of this stuff is going to go in there. And then eventually, once that clothing closet is done, since nobody will be living in this room, that will be also extra storage, so that'll be nice. And then I have this little card table in the middle for my sewing and whatnot. This is my serger that I got not this most recent Christmas, but the one before, and I'm super excited to learn to use that. And that's a finished project to life, and that basket has randomness that needs fixed. Just random stuff from around the house. This is a quilting project that I've been working on for forever. Random sewing notions and thread. This is most of my sewing notions, terribly organized. Gonna have to get something for all that. I think it's gonna be like a Raskog, one of those rolling carts, or a knockoff. Doesn't have to be that one, the IKEA one. This is my little brother's sewing machine. Yep. Done me pretty well so far. And then my little camera stand that I use currently for videos. So that's the gist of it, guys. Nothing super, super exciting. Still a lot more projects, big work in progress, but I am so thankful to have this space and be able to use it. I use it almost every day. I use it as often as I can. You can ask my husband, he will tell you that I am down here every minute that I think I can get away. So even with lots more projects, I am so happy to have it. Yeah. Alright guys, that's all I've got for you today. Just a quick little extra episode. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I always like to see where everybody else works, makes pretty much anything. I love house tours. I love looking into other people's lives, a little peek behind the curtain. So hopefully you enjoyed it. Let me know below if there was anything you really liked, any questions you had, or if you have a craft room, office, etc. tour and you want to share it, please, please, please link it below. I'd love to look. Otherwise, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and check out the blog and social media. Really, I'd love to talk to you anywhere, so hopefully we'll chat soon. Thanks, guys!